Let's get into it. Research on final stage. Last, what took so long? Forgive me. Delays be punished, sir. Just get things started, will you? We will rule the world just like the World 3. Fool, not like the World 3. Don't. R. Begin project, sir. ACDC school, Den City, last day of school. Lan, you're on time today. If you get up early, you wouldn't have to run so much. Thanks, I feel so much better now. Haven't forgotten what today is, right? Not likely. It's the last day of school, vacation time. Report card time, too. No problem there. You sure? Let's go make plans. Morning, Lan. Hey, Mail. Dex was looking for you. I knew that was there. Press start on your PET to open the menu, and you can read mail and organize your chip folder. Press L to talk to the Navi inside the pet, but I'll probably forget everything anyway. I got mail. Viruses, which became scarce after the World 3, are now on a rise again. Electronic devices infected by viruses may cause damage. Yes, that's generally how this works. Always having fun with Mega Man. I wish my Navi was as fun as yours is. Book here about our PET terminals. Want me to tell you about it? Kinda long, okay? Okay. PET is short for Personal Terminal. Your PET is a portable link to the net, get it? Kinda like a cell phone, but it does a lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. NetNavi program inside helps if you have a problem. NetNavi in your PET is called Mega Man. It's a battle chip I hid in my desk. Ah, who cares? I'm not using it. You can have it. Yo, Yai, what if it isn't land? Good morning. I suppose if you want to hear about my collection, right? Collecting Electopian fans. They're like little pieces of fan-shaped art. Special privilege of the upper class, I suppose. I get it. You don't have to pretend. Huh? Of course you don't. It's okay. They're mine anyway. Alright. Let's do some net surfing after school, okay? I'll tell you about it later. Ah. Teacher's here. I'm going to my grandpa's place for my vacation. Something little for me, a round-the-world cruise maybe. Sounds like you all have wonderful plans. Don't forget about your homework. Moment you've been waiting for, report cards. Have a nice vacation and be safe. Lan, Dex, is something wrong? Anything you want to share? I think that means that Lan's report card was not good. Really should do your homework, but then again, it sounds like Dex is onto something. I'll be there too. That thing Dex was talking about, I'll pass. I wouldn't want to miss my daily afternoon ablutions. That means bath, not that you'd know. You hear about the new square on the net? Here they're looking for city net battlers there. Don't know what a city net battler is, but it sounds cool. Invited Mail and Yai too. We can all get together. Meeting places on the net at the square entrance. Jack in and send Mega Man online when you get home, okay? The square is like a city on the net for us net navies. You can shop and talk to other navies. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Used to be a store here, but now it's gone. I do know about viruses busting, yes. I'm from Dengas. You had a problem with a gas appliance or something? Isn't that Missy I's house? We'll get right on it. How was school? Fine. What was I going to ask you? Anyway. Uh-oh. I know you've got it. Don't you what me your report card. Don't uh-oh me, young man. I'm sorry, can I go play? Most certainly not. Homework first. You heard the boss. Alright, let's get in there. Let's do this thing. So this is like the tutorial. It's pretty easy. Just kind of points out the different elements of the UI and stuff. So so in effect, these games are like kind of like card battlers, right? And you build your deck ahead of time, and you just kind of gain access to a random set of five cards. You can only use the same ones if they're either the same thing or they have the same code. That's what they're pointing out there now. And they just mentioned that there is also an asterisk code, which goes with anything. Different chips do different things. You also have like a basic pea shooter that you're allowed to use anytime. Send chip data yourself. I just want the cannon. I missed. But most of the viruses have pretty predictable attack patterns, all things considered. Just let me shoot this guy. Anyway. So this feature that they're talking about, you can basically just ditch some of your chips at any point in time, and then you just wait a turn, and then the next turn you'll get whatever number. You'll get the standard 5, but then an additional number equal to however many you ditched. So I ditched 3, so when I open the menu here, I'll have 8 accessible to me. So the other thing to note too, you see how this cannon, and this bomb are all B code. I could use those, or I could use 3 cannons. Either way. So as long as the code or the actual like chip itself are the same, you can have up to 5 at a time, basically. New mail from Dex. All right. Well, we got to make our way on over to the square. Can't go that way. What do you have to say? Just telling me that, yes, this is the internet. Nothing in that corner. Viruses. 2 cannons makes this fight finish immediately, so... Places you can't access freely. You need passcodes to access places like a private PC or whatever. Yeah. So... What I'll do here is this and then this. So these cannon guys, they don't move, but if you go on the same line, they shoot out a targeting reticle, and then if it hits you, they shoot. So there are these mystery datas just lying around. The green ones come back every time that you leave the screen. But the blue ones are one time only. So I'll use a sword on one of these guys. You just wait. Because the Buster only doing 10 damage kinda sucks. So if I just sit back here, I should be able to, yeah, just shoot that guy twice. Or the Buster only doing 1 damage, rather. Don't have enough cash for that. I will want to come back here and pick up that spreader Q at some point. But I'm not going to grind for money. I don't really have any serious desire to. Even though the gameplay is fun. Like, the battles are genuinely fun. So in this case... Wow, my chips kind of suck. Okay. What I'll do about that is this, and then this. So these guys shoot out a shockwave, and a shockwave cannot go through holes. Yeah, I can just do that. So that's one of those asterisk chips that the teacher was talking about. You can just kind of use it at the same time as anything else. That plus 10 attack chip doesn't actually do anything on its own, but if you use it at the same time as another chip, it will increase that chip's attack power by 10, which is important. Sometimes. So the bunny is not my favorite thing to see, but it's fine. They hop around randomly, and then we'll hop into the same line that you are, if they aren't already, very quickly, and then just kind of attack. They will typically like wait a second before they start jumping around though. So that does give you some time to kill them if you've got an appropriate chip to use. Crossgun S. Like right here, like I can just be really fast and use the cannon immediately and take him out. No problem. God, I gotta get rid of these fucking recover 10s, dude. They're the worst shit on the planet. Like they're genuinely like useless. Cause like the folder that it starts you with is just bad. Like it's just not good. The chip codes are all over the place, and for some reason my brain was like, oh, this guy has 40 health instead of 50. But the chip codes are kind of all over the place, and the chips that you have are just not strong. It's just not my favorite thing in the world. Squares to the south. I'm not going to go up there right now. I don't need to. Bug frags will become relevant later. Don't worry about it right now. Took forever. Had to do homework, and Mom was mad. Anyway, let's explore the square. Can't go this way, though. Leads to Kodo Square. Not allowed to go there yet. And then this one is off. You get access to that later. It's the entrance. You can hold 30 battle chips in your folder. The 5 you can select on the custom screen are picked randomly. You try to load up with your favorites. I'm going to try to load up with shit that's good. Anyway, this is a square. You can buy stuff. Crossgun J is not what I want. I will need that wide sword L at some point as well, but not going to worry about it right now. So the sub chips are just kind of like consumables, basically. That's the best way to describe it. When the board is done, all sorts of info will come in. Let's make the most of it. Yeah, they're still working on it. Sure is busy. No viruses either. This is great. The Z license exam. I'll take it. Surf the net without losing to a virus and you pass. Hero data and hope data are hidden. Find them both and bring them here to get your license. Alright. So we gotta track down some stuff. There's one of these I always forget where it is. Like every time I play this game, I forget. Like I'm pretty sure that one of them is over here, and the other one is somewhere else. Yeah. Bunny and a Flappy. Okay. I want to take out the bunny immediately. Like you can put out some pretty good damage with just the Buster, but like it is not. I would not describe that as an easy thing to do. All right, that's one of them. I'm pretty sure there's a thing under this bridge too. Yeah, another bug frag. Gutsman's confused. That's fine. That's normal. That's his standard state of being. I'm not concerned. And of course it doesn't give me 2 cannons. It gives me 2 fucking swords, of all things. Alright. At least it's only 1 bunny instead of 2. Alright, I'll try to make it work. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this other one is like somewhere in this area. Where exactly, I don't know. Just gave me stuff to use. Yeah, I gotta fix my folder. It's so bad. I just like also don't really have anything to put in it. Like, panel grab is useless. I don't think I can put another cannon in here. I can actually. Well, I'd rather have a cannon B than a cannon A there. Yeah, you can't have more than 5 of any one type of chip. Yeah, right there. Okay. Yeah, I think that the last time I played this game, I think that took me like an extremely long time. Okay, this is pretty workable. I don't care that I took damage. I'd rather not, but it's fine. I'm over it. Actually, it would have been better if I didn't, because then I would have maybe been able to get another cannon, but oh well. 2 cannons. I can kind of make this work. It's technically a little bit faster than using the menu. Cannon E is actually not a bad thing to get, but not what I want. I want a cannon C, but they're really hard to get. Exactly $1,000. I'll take that HP memory. So the HP memories just increase your max health by 20. That's all they do. They're pretty simple. Just gonna get rid of that. That HP up. Yeah, at least it's in lethal range of a cannon, which is quicker than the bomb. Okay. Cannon D is not amazing, but not bad. Just gotta make our way back to the square, and then we will be able to get our Z license, which is cool. Minotaur and a bunny. At least I'm getting like a decent amount of cash for this point in the game. You know, being able to get more health is nice, and being able to potentially even afford some pretty good battle chips. See how far off I am on that sword. Oh, I'm completely broke. Okay. Anyways, Z license. I got it. Center will contact you about your license test. Giving out presents, the chip selection system. So you can, lets you basically register a favorite chip. Cool. So we got Mail's computer code. So that opens up one of those cubes. I don't remember exactly which one, but I'll open it before I go. There's nothing too important over there, but... This is Dex, I think? Yeah. Don't have his code, so I can't go through there. Let's see here. Plus, it'll let me get into a couple more scraps and whine about how bad my chip folder is again. Shockwave chips aren't bad, but I would rather be getting guard chips from those guys. I think I actually would have to do, like, go out of my way to do worse on fighting them, though, which is annoying. There we go. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do here now. There's not anything important there. A phone call. Miss Yai's in trouble. She went into the bath and hasn't come out yet. Never takes long baths. It's bad for the skin. That and the gas-powered water heater's acting funny. Can't say for sure, but the water heater alarm is ringing. I'll go and check the water heater program for bugs. Go help Yai. I'm on my way over there. Alright. Let's go help. Actually, is there a sub-chip dealer in town by chance? Let me just double-check before I go. So on the overworld here, you can bump into sub-chip dealers, and they're just like guys in coats, basically. They don't typically like walk around. No, that guy's not suspicious at all. Everything is going according to plan, motherfucker, sitting in the bushes there. Yeah, I'll take a couple of mini energies. I'd rather have them than wish I did. So. Time for talk and time for action. Alright, let's go. It's been 5 minutes. Let's go. They need our help. Door locked behind us. That's gas. Good thing that Mega Man has infinite power and can make the gas immediately visible to me. Mail. Oh, cool. Roll chip. I'm putting that in the folder immediately. Do I have any other R chips? I do have a couple of Shockwave Rs, so that's probably good. This lets me start cutting out these fucking recover chips, too. I think I'd rather have another a fifth sword than that. Crossgun S, it's an S. Cannons, what do I have? A and B? I don't have C, that's fine. Whatever. Place is filled with gas and Yai's in there somewhere. Dex is also overwhelmed by gas. Anyway, conveniently, the control panel for the water heater is right here. So let's solve the problem. Everything seems to be fine, but something's got to be messing up the program. These guys just explain how, like, the puzzle mechanics here work, basically. I'm okay. Okay, good. So, like, these things that, like, shoot out the clouds will just shove you around. Man, this kind of sucks. Okay. Another Shockwave R, I'll take it. Let me throw that in the folder right away so I can get rid of more of these healing chips that I don't like. Oh, I can get rid of escape there, actually, which is good. I want to get rid of these panel outs, too, at some point. Actually, don't I have a panel out asterisk? I do. I should just straight up replace that right away. Is there anything down here? No, but there's something over here. Yeah, it's all just pretty simple timing stuff. I know when I was a kid, this gave me a lot of trouble, but it's not that bad. I don't have 2 cannons to deal with that guy, which is annoying. So I think I'll just take out a cannon and take out a panel just to get rid of the chip. So B-tanks throw out bombs that explode in a whole, like, column, basically. They're a little annoying, but they're pretty bearable, all things considered. So roll does pretty good damage. This is the first like Navi chip that the game's given me here. They typically do stuff that's pretty interesting. Like roll just does damage to an enemy and then heals you also. I'm late. There we go. With this, what can I do? Nothing. Another shockwave R. I'll throw it in. I'm actually going to ditch the second panel out as well. V-Gun A might be decent to put in. How in tarnation do you get over there? You turn the dial and you go stand in the spot. The cyber knob, rather. I'm sorry. Cyber gas flows out. Bonk. An error in that ventilation program. Let me deal with this first. Do that and that, because hitting a B-tank with a bomb is hard. Because they're basically moving constantly unless they're shooting you. Let me wait. Okay. Cannon A. Damn, not the one I want. Let me play with this. Way to go. Let's help Dex. Alright. Things are getting better. We are solving the problem. We're gonna unlock the door so Lane can get out anytime. Okay, have fun. Bye. Let's keep fixing the problem. Hey, look. Cybergas is too strong. Two Canadums and a B-tank. Okay, so the B-tank is kind of higher priority. If you just blast them with two cannons really fast, they don't have a chance to fight back. And I'll just wait for the custom to come back to... Oh, cool. Gave me two. I meant to take both bombs and I just pressed the buttons too fast. Okay. Oh well. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Hey, cool. Free HP memory. I'll take it. Nope. Metar B-tank. I have roll, cannon, and a bomb. Okay. Well, I can only do one of these things at a time, basically. So I think... Can I, like, force roll to go after the B-tank by chance? And then use the... No. Roll just does what she's gonna do. Alright, I'm just gonna use that just for the sake of using it. And none of these are any good at dealing with a B-tank at all. And, like, all the codes are different. I don't even care that I missed. I'm annoyed about it, but there's nothing I can do, you know? Well, I finally got the cross gun, and it's not gonna help. There's a guard chip. That's what I want. Another bug frag. And a mini energy. That's also very nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to leave this fight. This fight will be pain. Okay, good. There's not like a quick way to deal with that, and there's... Okay, so I need to hit this ventilation program. A fan. Alright. Let's go break into Yai's fan collection over here. It's in here. Blast. Way to go. Okay, so it seems like something's still going on in the gas computer here. Looks like I need to hit that last ventilator up over there. Oh. Who dares try that? He's the cause of the gas. Alright. So you gotta figure out how to get over there. Turn this off real quick. Make my life a little easier. Rag up 1. Okay. Okay, this is good. And use this to get back over there. So before I step into that, top off my health. Make any last minute folder modifications I want to make. Swap out one of these V guns, I guess. I'll swap out both of these cannons as well. Put in this guard chip. Probably... Probably over a mini bomb. As far as so the way that regular memory thing works is that just gives you access to any chip at any time, and you can just that gives you access to a chip basically at any time. Oh yeah, I want to save too, just in case this fight goes awry here. Airman listens only to my orders. The guy from the gas company. Forget companies. There's a higher purpose. Any rich girl would have done. Then I tell the parents, fork over some cash or your kid gets gassed. I can get an easy 200 mil. Kids for money. I can't forgive you. Say what you want. Keep sucking gas and die. Alright. So... This is kind of a dog shit start here, but I can make the swords work. They're just a little hard. Nope. I literally did the one thing I needed to not do in order to not take damage from that particular attack. Okay. Actually, this should just work. Alright, cool. That went wonderfully. Way to go. Nice work. Foiled by kids, but who cares? We'll meet again. Our group is the strongest. Till then. Anyway. I was bathing. You fainted from gas. Land saved your life. You saw me naked. I wasn't looking. Yes, you were. Now fess up. Land turned off the gas, but I carried you here. I opened the front door. You missed out on seeing Moi naked. Calm down. Hello, Arashi here. Didn't go quite as planned. I made a mistake, but I'll get it next time. You don't seem to understand the harshness of gospel. Come on, don't be so overdramatic. We're the Net Mafia. Soon Electopia will find out too. So what? Forget it. You've had your last chance. That's fine by me. Goodbye. 3 seconds until explosion. Oh, that. Can't have you thinking lightly of us, of gospel. Anyway. There we go. Oh yeah. Let me do this too. So there are a lot of like random little things that you can jack into that have their own little tiny baby networks that you can just tool around in. Some of them have some like interesting and unique viruses that are pretty tough to find. Just about all of them have what's it called? Just about all of them will have like some kind of like random mystery data lying around, which is nice too. Like blue mystery data, so it's like one-time pickup. There we go. Not too bad. Dash attack G. That's actually a good one to get, but it's not really important right now. Mail. There's been a reported explosion at the Metro Line's Marine Street. Apparently it was a small bomb, causing only minor damage. No injuries have yet been reported. I think that this is one too. Okay. Yeah. Let's progress the plot. Let's go camping. Mother Nature, here we come. Let's go tell Mail and the others. Going camping all by yourselves. Can I go in the fridge? No. The oven? No. The pot? No. No, it was the TV that you can go into. That's right. I think. No, you can't. Ah. Took her school books and went off somewhere. Probably to school. I come to school during vacation. Since I'm here, I'll teach you about leveling up. Need to use a power-up program. HP memory raises your Navi's max HP, and power-up increases your weapon's strength. Choose what to power under Menu Mega Man. Power-ups inside mystery data or buy them from net shops. can go into the blackboard too. Not like going for like 100% or anything like that. That's too much shit, but classroom's usually full, but it's so empty during the holidays. Sword L will be very good later. Couple of cannons. Kind of sucks. I'll make it work. There we go. Cannon D, not the one I want. Anyway. Do homework for Netopian class. I'm working on my project, the study of living things. Buddy is raising some bugs. Closed temporarily for personal reasons. Gone on a trip around the world. Getting back sometime today, though. Camping, not today. Mom wants me to watch the house. That's a bummer. Mail. All Z license holders. The center's looking for CityNet battlers. Pass the license exam and be a CityNet battler. Take a chance. Stop by the center in Marine Harbor. Talk about camping with everyone tomorrow. Am I allowed to fight Gutsman yet? Yes, I am. Let's do it. So several of the Navy battles are like totally optional. Gutsman being one of them. There we go. Yeah, depending on what version of him you fight, you get you can get like their battle chips basically. So I have the Gutsman chip now, which is cool. This is what it's like inside a Game Boy Advance. Lets me talk to lots of programs. Portable game helps kids make friends, just like the PET. There we go. Dash attack G, still good. I must have missed it on my first go around, or maybe it's just right in the middle. Yeah, it is dead center. Okay. Mini bomb asterisk. Not bad, but not really what I want, you know? So let's take the train. Unfortunately, there's no, like, cool train animation or whatever. More mail. If it's tomorrow, I'll go camping on the condition I'm camp leader. So Rabita up here is another one of those optional fights. I'm not. I gotta be honest with you. I'm straight up not good enough to do it. So. I am. Test hall is through that hall past that counter. Oh, there's sub-chip guy over there, but I'm not really worried about it. Alright. Let's get that B license. The test. More mail. The nerve. I just got back from a around the world trip. Then again, I should mingle with the commoners, so I'll go. 3 problems. Survival battle. Delete the viruses that appear 5 times. No recoveries allowed during. 2 metars, pretty easy. But unfortunately, the game didn't give me anything that I can actually work with to do it quick, so... So I'll just kinda... just kill a little bit of time. Cannon is definitely gonna be the quicker way than the shockwave, so... 2 Canadums. Once again. There we go. Easy. 3 metars. Okay. I got 2 of them dead to rights. There we go. Not too bad. 3 Canadums. Let's see. I can kill one of them. And I think I will. And the nice thing with the Canadums is that since they don't move, I can just kind of wait. Unfortunately, no wide sword this time. There we go. Not too bad. 3 bunnies. That's pretty unpleasant. And the game gave me not much to work with here, so... just have to kind of keep my wits about me a little bit here. So this will guaranteed kill one of them, but if I can... if I can just line them up, or like, if they will just line up. Beautiful. Problem 2 tests whether you can help people in need. A Navi needs help in this den area. Locate the Navi and provide assistance. No, I don't need help. Well, I don't need the problem repeated to me. Good luck. Okay, let's see here. I have 1700. I'm gonna buy that wide sword L right now. So I need to find a Navi in need. First Navis couldn't talk. They could only take orders. Okay, so this is Dex's queue. So I'll open that while I'm right here. Saw a mean looking one though. Well, I'll check over here since over here is pretty easy to check. It's pretty quick. Foreign nets are full of danger. Can't go in unless you have an A license or are very strong. I could have done that smarter. Oh well. So I know that they're not over here. So far. Oh, beautiful. It's nice when the game cooperates. What do you want, kid? Want to get deleted? I'd like to see you try there, buddy. All right. The other thing I'll do while I'm here, buy that spreader chip I was talking about earlier. I need that. That's Yai's cube right there, so I'll crack that open too. So much like the friendly navies that you bump into, you can also refight the bosses by going to specific spots in certain areas. And I could go and refight Airman right now, but I really don't want to, because the other thing that does is it it makes it so that every random encounter on whatever screen it is has a chance to be Airman again, right? And because of that, you kind of have to be conscientious of when you want to be able to fight a particular enemy at basically any time. The other thing too is that every successive fight gets harder, basically. To a point, sure, but it does get harder. Yeah, actually, that's correct. So I do that, and then I do this. How much money do I have? 1,100? Ain't bad. Not enough to buy another HP memory from that guy, though. Another Cannon A. Great. So I just have to find the right person and talk to him so I can, like, do what I want, basically. Because ultimately I need to fight that guy right there. But you need to talk to the... I fucked that up completely. Good. Pressed A too fast, but it's fine. Just need to find the right guy to talk to first. I didn't need the plus 10, but I did it anyway. Yeah, because I knew I had the shockwave, so I knew I wouldn't have to worry about taking out the Metar there. Zappering 1Q. Now Q is kind of a terrible code to get, just because, like, oh, now I can go up here. Okay, okay. $2,000. That's really nice to pick up, actually. I'm pretty happy about that. Sent to Kodo Square, but the path was closed. It's my first job, too. Oh, well. This will actually work beautifully. Love to see an S rank. It's another merchant, actually. Has a power-up for 5 grand. Spreader, oh. I'll pick up that spreader, actually. There we go. Got mail. Just finished my homework, so sure, I'll go camping tomorrow. Alright. I can go talk to that guy, but I want to explore up here a little bit first. Yeah, get a little bit more cash, too. That's the way to Kodo Square, but they're still working on it, so... No, I doubt it. Yeah, didn't think so. Yeah, the rest is kind of not amazing. Those attack up chips are pretty good, but I don't want to fight 2 flappies. 2 flappies is kind of annoying right now. So this is locked mystery data. You need an unlocker sub chip, which costs $4,000. And yeah, that news anchor I mentioned earlier, that's Rabita. If you can beat her in a fight, you get her her password, and you can use that cube. All it does is make it so that like you can get back on the internet from somewhere else, like the main internet, rather, I guess. Kind of bad. All right. It worked out. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So, I gotta change out most of my cannons here. Alright. Our cover's blown. Get him. Ah, damn it. Wow, I'm not getting any of the shit that I want to be getting. I want to do the cool thing in this fight. I think that would be super rad. Wow, still no. Okay. I'll at least get a little bit of health back. There, I forced the issue. A, B, C, D, E. So, okay. There's these things called program advances, right? And they're typically like you use a bunch of chips of the same kind or with the same code or whatever. And so the one that I have set up ready to go is I could do. Let me go into it'll be. Let me see here. If I go in here, so there's like patterns that work basically, and They do different things when combined. So using all 5 cannons in sequence at the same time means that you just have an infinitely shooting cannon and you're also invincible for 10 seconds. So I want both of these. Do that, and that, and then I just have them that. But it's really anywhere between 3 and 5 chips per advance. Some of them are really good, some of them are really not. The only reason I've got the Omega Cannon set up and ready to roll is because, like, at this point in the game, it's pretty good. It's just, as you can see, very annoying to actually, like, get going. Because you literally need you only can really have one of every chip. And there are 5 of them. Still can't afford that power up, unfortunately. I got the nice data. That means I was nice. With the cannons in particular, there's also another advance where you use only 3 of them in sequence instead of 5. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. Because that's not going to get an advance, because you need to use them in sequence. So like ABC, BCD, or CDE. And the way that they balance those kind of... Well, I guess to take a step back there. Wow, this battle's gonna suck. Okay, so the three cannons in sequence gives you the Zeta Cannon, which is the same thing as Omega Cannon, except only 5 seconds instead of 10. And the way they balance that out is they make one of the chips really hard to get. So, like, I was hoping for that Cannon C for pretty much since I started the game. So for the past hour, and I frankly lucked out getting it. Another survival battle, another 5 fights against tougher guys this time, which is interesting. So. Let me think about what I want to do here. I think I do this, actually. Take out the cannon. Use that to buy myself some space. I'll get swords. Use the sword to do that, and then go for the shotgun. 3 Metar 2s. So the interesting thing that Metar 2s do that the other ones don't is that they actually like they'll like switch around who's vulnerable when, basically. It means that when they're lined up like this, it's actually like super easy to... They're actually like easier to fight. Because since they can't move through one another, like they're just kind of in whatever position they're in, kind of. So now this guy is just active all the time. He's not going to go under his helmet. Luckily, I'm not being graded on these fights. I just have to not die, basically. Bunny, Canada, 2, B-Tank. Okay. So Bunny needs to go. B-Tank I would love to take out really fast, but I'm not... Doesn't look like I'm going to get that luxury. And for the most part, as you get into like the higher level viruses, basically, they generally just do things faster, or like their attacks are a little different. So like the higher level B tanks, for instance, the spread on their bombs is larger. Just as an example. So like the B tank, just it's like a straight vertical line. The next level up of B tank does like a cross, and the next level up after that will do like a full 9x9 or 3x9 square like grid, basically 3x3. Three canodoms. I do have a sword, so I can make myself an immediate safe area. But yeah, the reticle on these guys moves a lot quicker. And they do more damage when they hit you too, generally. Let's do that. That'll kill one. That'll mostly kill that one. There we go. Last one. So these hardheads are really annoying. I want to try to kill them as fast as I possibly can, basically. I'm literally just going to tank the attacks from the B tank in order to ensure, basically, that that guy dies as fast as possible. So I want to try to be accurate with these. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we have a B license. And a Reg Up 1. More mail. Let's see. Been a while, but as an official net battler, don't want to go camping. Okay, of course not. But I mean, hey, let's check some shit out, huh? Yep, sub-chips are one-time use things. Good info in the boardroom. The board is open. Let's check it out. Chat board. Let's see here. Any kind of info. Square's fun. I'm gonna hang out. Everyone get their Z license? Can't find the hero data and wandered around for an hour. It's your default chip. I use Recover 10. Server for the squares in Marine Harbor in a place called the Center. Kotobuki, which is the next town over, has one too. Making a square there. It's still under construction though. Road from the square entrance to Koto Square. Want to ask a girl on a date. Marine Harbor, upscale cafe. Can show her the center, salty breeze, and confess. She'll definitely be moved by this. Good luck. Do a lot of TV reporting in Marine Harbor. Ibita does a net battle corner, and Toadman is cute. Also very skillfully piloted. Homepage is in her Park TV broadcasting van. Jack in if you want. Virus board. Post info about outbreaks and deletion methods. They fire paralyzing rings. Anyone have a good strategy? They're hard to hit because they move unpredictably. Delete them before they move. It's pretty intense. Or hit them when they line up. Homepage is infested by B-tanks. Can't dodge their little bombs and bust them. Someone help. The trick is to back up. They fly slowly so they're easy to dodge. Or you can take a step forward. Hit them twice the cannon before they move is best. Street board. Fancy spot in Den City. Residential areas would be AC/DC Town and Kotobuki. Where's everyone from? My name is Roll. I live in AC/DC. Hanging out with a friend. Name's Gutsman. Master Dex's Navi. He lives in AC/DC Town. How are you doing? Many youngsters here. Let me teach you the best way to walk around. You've seen cubes that block off certain roads, right? Roads like that leads to people home pages. Those cubes keep strangers from barging in. Get to be friends with that person and they tell you their code, you'll be able to open the cube. Den Area 3. The cubes there are special. The country runs them. They go to the nets of foreign countries, so the cubes prevent people from coming and going at will. Many of the viruses in other countries are stronger than domestic ones, so you need an A license to go through. I live in Kotobuki, but I went to AC/DC Town for the first time. Couldn't believe the doghouse you can jack into. It's actually a security system. I went to Kotobuki and saw the apartments. It's so much more urban. Went shopping in Kotobuki Mart on the way home. It was fun. Chip shop in AC/DC Town shut down. When I went the other day, there was a notice. I wanted to try the chip trader they had. Oh well. Chip traders. You trade a number of chips you don't need for a different chip. The chip you get is all luck, so it's pretty exciting. I'd be so happy to get a rare chip. Plans to set it up again? If I see it, I'll let you know. Upgrade your charge with a power-up. You can shoot a charge shot by holding the B button down and releasing. The bunny. Yep. Panel out 1. Yeah. It shuts off his attacks. Some random strong Navi running around the net, huh? Wonder if that was that guy for the that was actually I can just jack out. I'm still jacked in here, so I don't need to be here. Am I allowed to do these yet? Yeah. Waiting at the cafe. Some danger involved. These are just little side quests. They're generally pretty worth doing. Hiding in Den City and spreading viruses everywhere. This is just direct into the square here. So it'll be pretty quick to get to where I want to be here. So some nasty Navi spreading viruses everywhere. I'll check this upper area first. I'm not worried about that mystery data, honestly. This guy's upset about Kotobuki. The path to Kotobuki being closed. Just whatever. There we go. Alright. There's another guard chip. I still need to... this just leads to Rabita's homepage, and Rabita is just way too strong for me to deal with right now. Don't think I can afford a power-up just yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. This isn't anywhere near as good, unfortunately. So what I'll do is this. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll check things out up here first. Shockwave view. Unfortunately, that's not very useful. Okay, not up here. So I'll just jack out just to get out of here quicker. Fights are pretty easy, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh. Want to tangle with me? You want to take me on? 2 fishies and a met fire. That's interesting. So the fishies are pretty easy to deal with swords. Met fire is a little more interesting. Yeah, it just makes the most sense to just blast with cannons until he goes away. Okay, that seems to just be all I needed to do for that little side quest there, so let's have a chat. Can't let the bad guys see our faces, so I created a CityNet battler and you did it. Oh cool, an HP memory. Alright, there's one more side quest. And then I'll go on ahead and progress. A lost girl, a relative of mine, waiting at school. Yeah. Oh, let me hit that coffee machine real quick, so you can jack in there. Just wanted to pick that up. Go back to AC/DC Town, hit up the school. My cousin came to visit and she's gone off somewhere. Clever girl, not like me. Might have even gone somewhere on the metro line. Who knows where she'll wind up. So I don't actually remember where she is. I feel like her mentioning that she might have taken the metro line is a hint that she went somewhere at Marine Harbor here. I don't know if she'd go into the center necessarily. I mean, I'll just check it out because it's pretty quick to just run around. Electopian boy has a B license now. That's high tech. I need to talk. It's important. That's why I'm meeting you. Time to get back to work, I guess. Mr. Famous while in the center. Oh wait, it's closed today. Wonder if Sis is looking for me. She's such a worry. She knows I can take care of myself. Tell her to be back after I look about a little more. Yeah, it turns out that the Metro Line comment was in fact a hint. Alright, let me just go talk to that girl at the school again, and then let's move on to tomorrow. Another Reg Up 1, I'm not going to be upset about that. And there we go. People of Lectopia, tomorrow you will see Gospel's might. Many victims, be warned. A crime notice. Use our official authorization to erase it. Probably false info, but some might take it seriously. Could be connected with that secret file. I'm thinking too much. Camp time. We're going camping, remember? We're late. Of course we are. We got mail. Probably from everybody. Lan, you're late. Listen and listen good, runt. I order you to be at the bus stop in 5 minutes or we're moving out. I'm going. Hey, you're late. Campsite's in Okadem Valley, so we're going by bus. Problem with the camping is all the dirt, but I will admit it is fun, even if it's somewhat unrefined. It's camp time. The bus is here. Okadem Valley. Let's get to the campground. Hey, Shad's here. Thought you weren't coming. Well, if you wanted to come, why didn't you just say so? I'm not here because I wanted to be with you, okay? Do you not like having fun? Let's all try to get along. I'm camp leader. No more fussing and let's get going. There's a character in the first Battle Network, similar to that sells box lunches. I just love that mountain air. And that character's a little bit of a reference. It's our camp, wow. We tossed the paper with the home run headline on a tree. This is pathetic. What a waste of a home run. Person is a total fan of the Jumbos, I tell ya. Guys camping? Roll around here is pack out your trash. Remember it. Swarm of bees. Or I order you to do something about this mess. Got the paper. Now there's this bit of stick over here. Need that. So yeah, getting to the campsite in and of itself is kind of a whole puzzle. Let's get the lighter. We use all three, and we have a little torch that we can use to scare the bees away. They don't even bother us. It pays to listen to the camp leader. It can be fun to get off the beaten path when you go camping. Doing so can lead to finding strange things sometimes. That's my dad over there being a big shot. He dropped his binocs somewhere around here, though. A bear? Oh, that's trouble. This is bad. I'm going home. Actually, I wet my pants. What should we do? Let's get out of here. I'll jack into the Guardian statue. If you talk to the little guys inside here, they're like, yeah, this is actually just like an air purifier. You know. Can't hurt, right? I love a free HP memory. So actually, binoculars are back here, and then we can use that to look at this bear from afar. It's a fake. It's as fierce as they come. Jack in and put a stop to it. Our bear got a virus. Since then he's turned violent. He's even hurt people. It's heartbreaking to think about it. The bear still has virus. There it is. So these guys, their tell for attacking is that they quit moving. Heat shot P. Okay. Finally shut up. Let's put it by the roadside so others won't be scared. Anyway. Finally made it to the campsite. Find wood for kindling. Hey, Rabita's here. I like going camping with Sis. Oh, you're thirsty? No, this canteen isn't ours. It's been left here, and it's dry as a bone, too. Isn't that strange? Everyone's enjoying themselves. Mountains are cool. Here goes. I'm not doing that. I live with other people. There are other people who live in my house. I'm floating a boat on the river. Fish can't get away from me. I can see each and every one of their scales. Fell asleep in my tent. Look at the time. It's noon. I want to cut the veggies, but I forgot the knife. Did you see we can borrow one? Meat is okay, but I like fish. Do something. I caught a fish. I got a knife. There's the fish. There's the knife. There's the firework. Let's get rolling. Where'd Shock get to? Whoa. We're out of range. Came from sound if an explosion from the dam. That's pretty not good. That explosion came from the dam. It seems to be holding, but when we're blasting, get out of here. Wrecked part of the dam. Sure. Alright. You can only hold 4 of any one given sub-chip. What? You in here? What are you doing at a time like this? I'm inside the dam, but shut up and listen. Last night there was an ad on the board in the square, so I came to camp to recon the incident. I found a time bomb set to explode in the dam. I need you for something else. There's several remote detonator receptors in the bombs. Find the detonators and delete their explosion programs. Think you're capable of handling that? This is my job as an official. I'll go there after all the bombs are taken care of. Until then, find as many detonators as you can. Alright. Somebody's got to find stuff that's out of the ordinary lying around. I've got mail. Find 4 bombs. Just an abandoned PET. That's not suspicious at all. A detonator for a bomb, alright. Bet there's a detonation program. And there's a tough virus. More mail from Shode. Look for a round monitor inside the detonator. The detonation program should be controlled there. The rest is up to your navvy. Data addresses are written here point. Addresses are the 00 place. So that's the other thing too, is that the wrong paths will just blow up. If I didn't get hit, that would have gone better, but oh well. Mystery data, $500, not bad. Here we go. I do not have anything great to deal with this, which is annoying. So I'll stay right here. So I won't be able to get hit, but I can hit them. This should finish it out, actually, once they line up with me. There we go. Heat shot G this time. I really like how like frantic the music is in here. I think it's really neat. Guaranteed cannon seed chip. I'll take it. Anyway. Detonation program in this one is done. So so I've got 3 more left to look for. Yeah, this canteen is the only one that the game like almost directly says like, yeah. Sometimes dud bombs fall in the battlefield here. If a fire attack hits one, the entire area blows up. If they're in the enemy area, it's okay, but if it's in yours... So the flamies are kind of funky. They're kind of weird to deal with. Because, like, if you get in line with them, they kind of just go for it, you know? But the thing that makes them kind of hard to deal with is that they destroy the entire, like, line that they're on. So, like, you kind of have to move pretty quick when you're shooting them, you know? Well, can't go that way. Can't go that way either. Just a couple spikies. I'm gonna go for a shotgun here, actually. I'll stand right here and I'll shoot them both. Wow, all I'm missing is C. Okay, cool, thanks. No program advanced for me that time. That's okay. Another HP memory is a good thing. Can't go that direction. A couple of spikies. I'll go for this again here. There we go. Nope. Not that way either, but I do get a mystery data out of it. There's a wide sword L. I'm going to be wanting several of those. So, one I don't have to buy is good in my book. So I'll do this, and then this. And then I just kind of have to wait because trying to use the Buster on this guy, on these guys, is just not really worth it. Oh boy. Wow, none of these. I mean, the cross gun's fine. Not my favorite, but it works, so. Alright. One looks like it's just one more fight then, which is whatever. Anyway, that's 2 out of 4 of the detonators shut off. So let's look for anything else that's suspicious and lying around. Makes sense why Rabina's van is here. Someone's moving around up there. What for, I wonder? Game sure does love hiding stuff behind waterfalls. Good thing there are no more waterfalls in the game. Mentar and 2 handies this time. That's kind of challenging. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do that. Well, I'm just getting absolutely overloaded with shotguns here. Kind of annoying. But whatever. I should probably go through and replace some of these shotguns, now that I'm, like, thinking about it. I'm just trying to think about, like, what would be better than, I think, V-Gun L, since I am kinda I'll get more of those. I'll grab one recover 10 since it is an asterisk. Metar and 2 handies. Oh, I can just do this. Time bomb 1C. Okay. Panel grab L. It's not great. Not my favorite thing. Can't go that way. Probably can't go that way either. Yep, didn't think so. Nope. Just gonna wait this guy out here. Should get something that I can use. Yeah. There we go. $1,500, not bad, not bad. Metar and 2 handies. No fire chips right off the hop here, which is fine. I will take actually that plus that to do this. Not thrilled with taking damage from the time bomb there, but it is what it is. Oh, okay, thanks. I didn't know that you could do that. I mean, I kind of figured that there would be something like that, but I didn't know that it would just work. I don't like this hand, so I'm gonna ditch it and get a better one. This is a lot more better. That's okay. Rig up 2, that's pretty good. Of course not. Okay, let's see here. So I want that, and I want that. Whoops. Too early. I just like making the big bomb explode. I think it's fun. Yeah, that's detonator number 3. The detonator should be in this vicinity. The person who did this must love causing chaos. Probably carrying the last switch himself. Find him quick. Not even if you keep asking. You suspect me? Someone was bound to find out eventually. You're right. I, Dave, am the bomber. Seemed nice if a bit harsh, but you tricked us. Real fault lies with you folks for ruining Okadem Valley's beauty and dumping trash here. Any moment now the dam will burst and we in Density downstream will all be underwater. All that's left is for Quickman to set the bomb program. If you think you can stop us jacking into my PET, you'll fail. No one can stop Quickman and me. We'll see about that one there, buddy. So Quickman's right over there. You just got to get over there. That's the hard part. Cover 50N, not very good because it's an N. Like the N code. So this fight is bad. It's kind of doable, but like it's annoying. Yeah, lots of different, most of the paths in here will explode. This one also kind of sucks, but it's more bearable. Let me be right here. Okay, that works. Heat Shot B is definitely better than the previous. Yeah, it's all kind of process of elimination for the most part. You just kind of go whatever paths you can that work, more or less. So the B code is definitely better than the P code for sure. So I will be swapping those whenever I get them. Another bug frag. So the Met Fire in this position is kind of brutal. So he's gonna sit behind this rock and attack, which is annoying. Hopefully I can get him before he does. Just barely, probably. Meteor 9C. That's not the worst, but I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of other stuff that is C code. So it's not something that I want to necessarily immediately put into the folder, you know? Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. So the Flamey... I can take out the Flamey right now, and I think I will. Actually, this battle's very easy. With the wide sword. Another Time Bomb 1C. I don't have any serious plans to use the Time Bombs currently. Got a power up, so I would like probably my charge to go up there. Also, don't worry about like the level. Like it's okay, Elgato. Now that you're done giving me a heart attack there, buddy, I don't want to fight this. That Met Fire, those guys are really annoying and take forever to kill most of the time. We'll see if he comes up to the front. No. See if I can get that Omega Cannon. No, but I can get a wide sword and a... That was not the chip. My brain, I managed to convince myself that that was a guard chip and not not what it actually was. So the nice thing with the shockwave chips and the chips that do similar stuff is that they okay, so it's just totally open over here. They will pass through those rocks. Oh, nice. Line out. It's not a bad chip at all. 3,000 bucks. So I think like somewhere around here, I'll use a mini energy to top off and save. Quickman's pretty tough, so I'm just gonna run away from whatever fight I get into along the way here and probably save again. You're not sending that detonation program. These are just kids. We should teach them a lesson for their benefit, of course. A quick lesson. Let's fight. So the difficulty with Quickman is that he blocks all your basic buster shots and blocks a lot of attacks. And he does that. So with this, what do I want to do here? Take those. Like, you kind of really only have the point in time after he attacks to attack him back, which makes him pretty hard to fight, actually, all things considered. But much like a lot of the other so panel out and guard aren't. Panel out and mini bomb aren't going to do anything, so I'll just get up to the full 10. But a lot of his attacks can only really go like 3 spaces forward. Like those boomerangs only go a certain distance. So you can kind of use that to your advantage. Sometimes, though. I'm going to use all these shockwaves and these guards. Yeah, I don't care if I waste them. So what do I want to do here? Yeah, I think I just get a big heat shot. Kind of get ready with the wide sword. I'm not gonna go in until I use these chips. And unfortunately, with the range of the wide sword being what it is, I kind of need him to go into the front row there. And he's not. There he goes. Same thing with this sword, too. Whatever. Just gonna ditch the guard. Let's get an Omega Cannon going, huh? That sounds like fun. Deleting me was a big mistake. Quickman is the detonation program. Delete him and the bomb on the dam goes boom. We'll all drown together. Quickman, do what you have to do. My life's been good and quick. 3, 2, 1. Wasn't the dam supposed to blow up? Proto-Man's here. Looks like we made it just in time. Proto-Man and I took off that bomb back at the dam, and that guy's Navi went out with a whimper, not a bang. How could two kids beat me, future head of gospel, IQ 170? Your IQ of 170 didn't help you this time. Speedy Dave, on suspicion of attempted bombing, I arrest you on my authority as an official net battler. You can tell the police all about you in gospel. I would have gotten away with it too, you scheming kids. No need to camp with you anymore. See ya, Proto-Man. I'm out. Shroud's the real hero. That official net battler's nowhere to be found. Besides, you and your Navi beat the evil Navi, right? Yeah, well, be proud. Brave young land, thanks for being with us. The Net Mafia Gospel is rumored to be involved with this. Can officials in our country oppose this gospel? We hope they take measures to ensure our safety. It's been Rabita reporting live at the scene. First Arashi and now Dave. Well, they were just the bottom ranks anyway. The world will soon know the true power of gospel. Dark, your time to shine has arrived at last. Pay me enough and I'll do whatever you want me to. Anything? Finally, I enjoy working with professionals. Thinking about what to do with my free research project on. Why do we always have projects to do? It's vacation. Why don't you do it on something you're interested in? Something I'm interested in. What's that? A balloon. Looks like chip data. Can you check it for me? Looks like foreign data. There's text. I'll try to translate. Start translation. Looks like some kind of letter. Will you be my pen pal? That's what it says. That could be fun. What country is it from? From the format, I'd say it's from Yumland. I mean, the place famous for its good food. That's it. Don't shout like that. You scared me half to deletion. So what's it? I've decided on a subject for my research project. What's it gonna be? I'll study the great foods of the world. Can't imagine anything that would fit you more. But that does sound like a lot of fun. You should do it. We can check out Yumland on the net. The person who sent that letter can tell us about food there. If we make friends that get to go to Yumland, think of all the food we can eat. Let's get home and jack into the net. Yumland, here we come. Anyway. I'm going to call the stream here for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be playing more of this on Thursday. More Final Fantasy Tactics A2 tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to this too. This is another very nostalgic game for me. I had this game growing up, and it's always fun to play. Always fun to revisit stuff from your childhood. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night.